Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to demonstrate a product developed by our company UltraPoint. It's called Channel Sales Manager. And Channel Sales Manager has a few extensions on app stores. If you search it from your Dynamics 365 Business Central, if you search CSM, Channel Sales Manager, and then it will have a few, you see at the bottom, it has Channel Sales Manager for Amazon, Channel Sales Manager for Shopify. So there's a few extensions, and also we have for Magento, Channel Sales Manager for Magento. So today I just want to demonstrate this Channel Sales Manager for Shopify because most of, I think Shopify is kind of number one or number two e-commerce platform for the end users who want to start their e-commerce business online. So so it's very popular, and it's not like Amazon. It's fulfilled by merchant or fulfilled by Amazon itself. So it's all fulfilled by yourself. And so you are not controlled by a third party like Amazon. So so then first you have to search that extension from your Business Central and then click on it. Then you will see the free trial version. Then you can install it. After you are installed, then you will see from your extension management, you will see there's two extensions installed. One is the base core extension, which is called Channel Sales Manager Core. Another one is called Channel Sales Manager for Shopify. So you need to do some setup from there, do some configuration to connect it with your Shopify website. I will skip that part, and so I will demonstrate to you how you can push your products from your Business Central to Shopify, and how can you complete a full sales order, shipment and invoice, and payment capture cycle with Business Central. So it's different from other Shopify connectors. So this connector is completely embedded in Business Central. You do not need to go to another portal to manage the synchronization or error. If there's any error message, you do not need to go to another portal to check the error log to fix the error for the synchronization. Everything is embedded in Business Central itself. After you install that extension, then you can switch your role to the CSM, which means Channel Sales Manager, to the CSM administrator role. You go to this settings and go to my settings and then change the role from this drop-down list to the CSM administrator. After you have done that, for Canadian customers, you make sure for now you have to change the region to English United States. Otherwise, there's some date, time, format issue. Okay, so then you have this interface, and you have to do some setup to create your channel. Your channel, you can see I have a channel for B2C, which means business to customer, the business to end users, right? And or you can have B2B, business to business. But so for my B2C channel, and there's two parts of this Channel Sales Manager product. One is the listing management. You manage your product information from Business Central, then you push it to your Shopify, and for any inventory, you update your inventory from your Shopify to Business Central, and after the product has been sold, and the inventory from Business Central is updated synchronized to Shopify as well. So right now I'm just want to do one of the example, because only for if you don't have a Shopify site, you didn't create your product information on the Shopify site yet, you just have a template of Shopify site, and you're already using Business Central, and you want to start your e-commerce platform from Shopify. In that case, you might want to use the listing management to push all your product information from Business Central to your Shopify website. But other than that, if you already have a Shopify website, you have all the product information entered and maintained from Shopify, and also then you are using Business Central after the Shopify site has already running. Then you may want to only update the information like new product item created in Business Central to your Shopify site. In that case, you may want just add item by item. So this is different from the initial mass processing of product information. This is just a one item synchronization to our Shopify site. You can do this way. Okay, so take a look at my Shopify website, and I don't have much product information there. Let's say I only have these product created from my Shopify. Some of them I created so like this hoodie and this t-shirt I just created from the Shopify site directly, and there's some information I synchronized. There are some products I synchronize from Business Central to Shopify. So I don't have much product here. I only have these few products. Let's say I want to create a synchronizer. I just create a new product in Business Central. I want to synchronize to Shopify because I don't want to retap the information on Shopify. I want to manage the product information, order information, everything centrally in Business Central and synchronize with my Shopify site. That way, okay, so if I want to do that, let's select one of the item. One of the item, if I have a picture, so let's see. Here's an item. I have some inventory for this item 1968-S. And if you look at this product information, go to the item card. Oh, already select that. Never mind. So it's a chair. Then you will have a picture of the chair. Then let's see if that product information will be synchronized. By default, this sales channel SKU is using your item number plus the unit measure. Okay, and so you make sure the okay. So let's just see the result here first. And after I created this, map this product from my Business Central to my Shopify, I need to run a listing management automation. I have to run the listing automation. You can run it manually, or I can create a job queue task to run this every like 15 minutes or half an hour. You don't want to run it too often because you may want to process, you want all the new products to be processed to your Shopify site all at once instead of just one by one. Okay, so let's see on my job queue entries. You can set up some job queue. You can set up a job queue entry to let's filter this. Okay, just filter this. This one. Okay, so I'm gonna filter it by my name, the user ID of my name. Then this list will be, oh, I filtered by somebody else. So then this list will be shorter. Okay, so what I can do, let me clear this filter, then highlight one of the entries with my name. I'm gonna click on this, and then I'm gonna filter to this value. So I have these two bottoms job queue entries created. One is for the CSM order management automation. Another one is for CSM listing management automation. I have them set up to run every 15 minutes. Okay. So because all this information synchronized may take some time, if you have lots of products, and it may take some time to synchronize. So you don't want to set them up to run too often. Also for the order information, I have it set up for every 15 minutes. Let's say if you don't want to wait, you just wanted to synchronize right away, then you can click on this run listing automation or run order automation. Then the whatever you change in Business Central will be synchronized to your Shopify site right away. The CSM listing must have an external ID and a signed Shopify inventory number. So I got this information because there's some setup I have to change. Let's say I don't want to synchronize my inventory for now. So I'm gonna remove, there's availability. I'm gonna remove this. I just want to synchronize my product listing information for now. Okay, and let's try this again. So it's doing it. So for that inventory level synchronization, there's more setup. I didn't set up fully in my Shopify, in my Business Central yet. So that's why you see the error. So now it's running successfully. If I don't synchronize my inventory, just synchronize the product. So then I go to my Shopify site, admin portal. I refresh, give it a refresh. So you see, I don't have this chair before. And now this Mexico swivel chair black synchronized to my Shopify site. Okay, so that's like when you add a new item, then you can, all the new item, you can use that job queue entry, which has the CSM listing management code unit to automatically synchronize all the new product information to your Shopify. Or if you don't want to wait, you can click on that run listing automation button to synchronize it right away. Then this product is synchronized to your Shopify. Okay, so that's about synchronize the product information. That's one part of the CSM connector is for listing management. Another part is the order automation management. Also, you have to do some initial setup to map your Business Central shipping method, payment method, shipping agent, all those information to your Shopify. After you complete the initial setup, and you can create a new order from your Shopify site. So let's say I go to my Shopify site. Okay, so now I'm going to my Shopify site and I log in with my information. If you logged in, then it will use your account information, the address, all those information. You can click on your account, then you can see your information. And it has your address information there. So if you log in with your account, then when you check out, it will use your default address you can select your default address information for the shipment. So you don't need to create an account in Shopify. You can just place the order as a guest. When the order information synchronized to Business Central, then a new customer will be created with that guest information. But it's still based on the settings in your Business Central. If you want Business Central to automatically create a customer for the Shopify guest, then you turn on that setup, then customer will be automatically created from your Shopify guest. Okay, so I'm going to my catalog to select products, and then I'm gonna add to my cart and check out with this order. So you see my default shipping information is populated here. If you don't want to use this information, you can click on use a new address. I'm just gonna use my default information and continue to shipping, and I can select the local delivery, but I will select this heavy with the actual charge added to it. Then we can see in Business Central for how the sales line, how the freight charge is inserted into the sales line of the sales order. So I click on continue to payment, and I'm gonna pay with the bogus test credit card, and I'm using a test credit card to pay it. So enter this test credit card information, click on pay now, and information, the order confirmation will show up saying thank you. At the same time, if you check your Outlook, you will receive an email notification for the order confirmation. And then you will see all those information. So you see order confirmation comes in, and when I refresh my Outlook, I see this order is the one I just placed with my shipping information, payment information. Okay, so now I can go to my admin portal. This is my Shopify admin portal. If I go to my orders, the orders listed here, if I refresh, then you will have an order just placed right now, 404. So this is a new order. Then you can see this payment status says authorized, and the fulfillment status says unfulfilled. Okay, So I will fulfill this order and capture the payment in Business Central. So I go to my Business Central. I can start from this row center. I can click on the CSM channel orders. Then I will see a list of my channel orders. But remember the top one, which already have the sales order credit. This one ends with 157 because I didn't run the automation yet. So remember, I have a job. I can use the job to synchronize the orders every 15 minutes. Or if I want to see the order immediately, I can click on the Run Order Automation Now. Click on this job. It will use that batch job to run the synchronization between Shopify and Business Central. And then you will have a new order come in. So remember, the last 3-digit 157 is my previous order. The new order comes in is this, ending with 261. This is new order created, and because there's some time difference between my Business Central time setup and my local time, so you will see the time's 8:04. So, but actually it was 4:04 our local time. So when I click on this CSM order, so this is the Channel Sales Manager channel order. And there's a Business Central sales order created out of this channel order, which is the sales order number S-ORD 101182. So if you click on this link for this sales order amount, click on this link, it will bring you to that sales order. So what we are going to check, because we have $21.90 for the freight, we're going to check the sales line. You will have a freight line inserted. This automatically posts to a GL account based on your setup in your Business Central. So before we do all these order synchronization, you have to do the Shopify integration setup in your Business Central. After you set it up for the freight to post this account, when you create a new order, it will automatically insert this line to the sales line. And this is the freight, and this shipping charge is $21.90. Okay, and my so I'm gonna fulfill this order from Business Central. I'm gonna add this sales order and add a tracking number to the sales order. I'm gonna go into my shipping and billing section and just give it a number, test Shopify. So 100. This is my tracking number. And then I can release this order, and then I can post ship and invoice. You can post the ship and invoice separately. When you post the ship, there will be a ship document created. When you post the invoice, there will be a invoice document created in the CSM order. So I'm gonna post them at the same time. I don't want to see that posted sales invoice. I just want to go back to my channel sales order. So I'm back to my CSM order, and you could see there are 3 documents associated to this channel order. One document is the payment from your Shopify. Another document is the sales shipment you just posted and the sales invoice you just posted. Because I posted ship and invoice at the same time, so this shipment and invoice, they are created at the same time. Okay, so everything looks fine. And so it's captured $71.90. Everything is fine, and it's a success. So remember, if you want to see this order status updated in your Shopify immediately. So if now I go to my Shopify and refresh this page, let's see the status now for this order, right? So previous day, so it's partially paid and fulfilled. There's a little bug right now, so it didn't capture the tax amount. So for the tax amount, so that will be fixed, but so we can capture that the tax amount for this order. If I cancel this, you can see there's a tax for $6.50. Because this extension is a US extension, there's some Canadian tax they have to deal with. So they're still working on this. So this will be captured, and then it's fully paid. But actually, when you have a setup, you can set up after you post the shipment and the invoice. It will status in Shopify will be updated immediately. If you have that set up, then this status will be updated immediately. It just in your Business Central, if you look at your CSM channel orders, that status still says in process. So you have to run it still says in process. You have to run this order automation for it to change to complete. Let's run this again. So let's go to the CSM channel orders. But if you don't run that, all the order status will be updated when the job queue runs. The job queue entry, we have a job queue entry which runs every 50 minutes. So you see, this order has been updated to complete because we process the ship and the invoice in Business Central, fulfill the order, and the payment is captured. So it's just something with the text and has to be considered to be automated. But everything else works very well for the CSM for Shopify connector with Business Central. Okay, thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. I hope to see you guys again next time.